There's some new TOD over at Millbrae Station. Now, I don't go there that often, but I knew I had to go check it out. And let's go on a journey and see whether this TOD is the real deal or whether it's just a gimmick.
Arriving at Millbrae.
So here we are, welcome to the gateway at Millbrae Station. So this is designed to be a mixed-use TOD, which has over 400 residential units, about 25% of which are deemed to be affordable. There also intends to be some retail down here, and the whole area tries to be walkable and bikeable, of course, as well, being right next to Millbrae Station. You might be wondering, why exactly would you build TOD at Millbrae? Well, as it turns out, this is a very important station for the Bay Area's transit landscape. It's where BART and Caltrain both intersect, and at some point in the future it might be a stopping point for California high-speed rail. That is, if that ever actually happens. This place does a very good job at concealing the car-centric infrastructure that's nearby, and I say concealing because once you get to the end of the plaza, you see this. Just look at that beautiful, lovely little stroad we got here. Also, while I'm at this corner, can we just take a moment to take off points for this project because they're opening a Panda Express here? Like, that's single-handedly the worst decision of this entire project. There's also quite a bit of parking here, which isn't great, but I guess you kind of have to replace some of the parking that was there before. And also, this is supposed to be a bus shelter in 2023. This is quite pathetic, honestly. There's no seating, the sidewalk's very narrow. It's just a shame, really, for a bus shelter. Now, obviously, I'm here on the opening day, so there's still a lot of construction around. It's far from the finished article yet, as you can see here. Now, one thing I do like about this project is these screens that you can see around the plaza that tell you when the next trains are coming. As far as promoting transit usage, this is great. There was an opening ceremony here later in the day, but they did a very poor job of advertising it, I have to be honest. It took me forever to figure out what time it was actually happening.
Transformation is what is really needed to address a lot of the incredible challenges that we have around climate, livability, and of course economic opportunity.
I also checked out the Residence Inn Hotel, which on the top floor has a pretty cool vantage point of SFO. So for my final thoughts on the project, while I do think TOD in the Bay Area has a bright future, I feel like this particular project is far from being as good as it can get. There just isn't enough affordable housing, and some of the rates here aren't particularly attractive. I mean, if people can find similar rates closer to where they work, then why would they live far away? While I do think once businesses open, this could be a fun place to sort of take a break in between a BART and Caltrain leg of a trip, but as far as a housing project, I'm still not convinced.